Hey, is that folk music that you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horses sing on there.
Don't hesitate. It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow.
This is Immigrant Dream by Bob Wright. Who are you, Annie Kiley, with your hard, calloused hands, and a husband who works as a riverboat man? You're taking in laundry, you're pregnant again, but you're proud of the life you have made. Here, you're proud of the life you have made. Hearts and hands, hopes and plans. That's what an immigrant brings. Thoughts of homes and families grown are only an immigrant dream. They are only an immigrant dream. Well, you can walk to St. Patrick's and the river is free. Could be the Shannon, the Liffey, the Lee. It reminds you of Ireland so far across the sea. But you're proud of the life you have made. Here, you're proud of the life you have made. Hearts and hands, hopes and plans. That's what an immigrant brings. Thoughts of homes and families grown are only an immigrant dream. They are only an immigrant dream. Well, it isn't all easy. There are people who hate, and at times you miss home with such pain that you weep. But you married for love, and there's food there to eat, and you're proud of the life you have made. Here, you're proud of the life you have made. Hearts and hands, hopes and plans. That's what an immigrant brings. Thoughts of homes and families grown are only an immigrant dream. They are only an immigrant dream. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that was written
Great.
by a friend of ours by the name of Bob Wright, who's a Staten Island songwriter.
The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and our guest today is Mara Levine
Well, thank you for
Welcome to
having
the
us.
show.
Thank you, Ralph.
with her friend Caroline Cutroneo. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's great to be here. Thanks
Great
for
to be
having us.
here. We're enjoying it.
You gals sound lovely together.
Thank you very much. We've actually been singing together on and off for about 12 years.
It shows.
Thanks.
The harmonies really blend
Thank you.
nicely.
Thank you. Well, we really love singing together. So, Caroline being from Staten Island, I'm from New Jersey, and we have been playing recently at some really wonderful venues. We this year played at the Hurdy-Gurdy Folk Club in Fair Lawn. We opened for Brother's Son. We've played at the People's Voice Cafe this year and at the Good Coffee House as well as here, and at the Strawberry Festival. So we've had a nice grouping of shows before we
Great.
came to you this season.
Great.
Thanks.
What would you like to do next?
We'll do a song by another friend of ours by the name of Carl Alderson. Carl was in Staten Island for a while, but now lives in Atlantic Highlands. And he wrote a beautiful song called The Firefly Field, which I recorded on my first album, Mars Gems. And Caroline, I believe, is also recording.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful song, and we'll do that for you next. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, can I chase you down, put you in my jar, and take you home with me? Keep me company. I promise not to keep you long, poke some holes to keep you strong, and then you'll see I'll set you free. My mama and daddy moved when I was 3 to raise me far away from the big city to the firefly field. Out in a place where the mowers don't mow is a world apart, where the young one grows to be a child, running wild. There in the fields in the month of June, 'neath the blanket of stars and sweet perfume, night would fall and Mama would call. But nothing Mama said would ever interest me. I can hear her voice trailing after me through the firefly field. A man must walk quickly to get where he wants in this world. But the one who steps slowly will find all its treasures and its pearls. As we race with time in our adversity, do we never look around till we're in the ground with no eyes to see? Last night coming home from a local bar, I pulled to the shoulder in my car and I sang some songs with my guitar. There in the fields of long ago was a sign telling of well-constructed homes coming soon in the month of June. But then a police car pulled up next to mine. He said, "You best take it further on down the line from the firefly field." A man must walk quickly to get what he wants in this world. But the one who steps slowly will find all its treasures and its pearls. Oh, but nothing he could say would ever bother me. Nothing gets me down, never ever hurts me in the firefly field. Oh, nothing they could say would ever interest me. I can hear their voices trailing after me through the firefly field. Thank you. And that was by Carl Alderson.
That is a beautiful song.
It is, isn't it? I fell in love with it when I first heard it. He had come over to do a sing. I was having a sing at my home a number of years ago, and he sang the song, and I immediately fell in love with it and was really fortunate to be able to record it, and he gave me permission, so thanks.
Great. You mentioned your album, and I understand that you had 2 #1.
I had 2 #1 singles, actually not from that album, Ralph, actually 2 singles that I'm working on toward the second album. My first album is called Mara's Gems. It came out late 2008, early 2009, and it has a collection of folk songs from traditional to contemporary. Songs like Wild Rose of the Mountain by Cy Khan, If I Were a Carpenter, John O'Dreams is on there, If I Needed You, Suzanne, Carl Alderson's Firefly Field is there, Lee Boy's Lassie, so there's a variety of beautiful folk songs. And I'm now working on my second album, and it's taken quite a while, as these things sometimes do. So I released one of the songs called Straw Against the Chill as a Christmas single a couple of years ago, and I did that with Joe Jenks. Wonderful arrangement. He came to the studio and helped me with that. And that one did become #1 on the folk chart in December 2010. And then Leaves That Are Green I recorded with a wonderful group called Gathering Time from Long Island. I think they've been on the show.
Yep.
And they did some harmony vocals with me. And we released that as a single last October, and that was the #1 folk song for the month of October. So that hopefully is a sign of things to come for the second album, which I'm looking to release in January. And that will be called Jewels in Harmony.
Great.
Thanks. And just, I call it the gems and the jewels because I'm actually a jewelry designer. That's my primary business. As well as a folk singer, I make jewelry for a living. So therefore, we have the jewels that I create that support the folk music habit, and then, of course, the gems of folk music all together in one package.
All cross-pollinating.
I have to do it, to kind of generate income. I always bring the jewelry with me when I sing. It helps.
That's great.
Thanks. Would you like us to do another song?
Sure.
Terrific. We are going to do a song by another friend of ours. This one's from Brooklyn, and I'm sure everyone here in this audience knows Pat Wichter.
Yep.
Pat, yes, comes from Brooklyn. He's now with a wonderful group called Brother Sun. And we are doing a song of his called I Will Walk With You. A beautiful song. I am owner of no light, and I cannot be your guide. My eyes cannot see through the unknown. I will sure and steady stride through the darkness at your side, and I will see to it you do not go alone. I will take upon my shoulders your worries and your woes. I will walk with you down your darkest road. On your passage into shadows, you will not go alone. I will walk with you down your darkest road. When the briar and the thorn on your path are overgrown, and the dark heart of the wood is still ahead, I will swing the woodman's blade for to clear take upon my shoulders your worries and your woes. I will walk with you down your darkest road. On your passage into shadows, you will not go alone. I will walk with you down your darkest road. Your weary head takes the earth for your bed, I will watch o'er your sleep until dawn. But now hearken to the trees, for to hear the night birds sing. Sing a song for wandering souls far from home. I will take upon my shoulders your worries and your woes. I will walk with you down your darkest road. On your passage into shadows, you will not go alone. I will walk with you down your darkest road. I will walk with you down your darkest road. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great.
Thanks. And on the second album that's coming up, actually, I have assistance from Pat Wichter and Joe Jenks Brothers' son, as well as Caroline and Gathering Time. Pat Wichter came into the studio and recorded on April Come She Will with me, a Paul Simon tune. And Joe, of course, on the Straw Against the Chill song, but also a new song written for the CD called When I Sing With You, which is actually written by Cy Khan. And then Brother Son joined us for a song called Hallelujah by Nancy Cassidy. So we really are having fun with the new CD, getting that recorded.
Good. We should let folks know how they can find out more information about your recordings and your jewelry.
Sure, absolutely. My website, which is www.myspace.com/Mara Levine. It's all one word. I'll spell that MARALEVINE. www.myspace.com/Mara Levine. That has upcoming listings of performances, jewelry shows, samples of music from the previous CD, live performances, and previews of the upcoming CD, a couple songs. And also, people need to contact me directly. Should I give my email? I can do that.
Sure.
Great. It's M as in Mara, B as in boy, Levine, LEVINE, the number 1, @gmail.com. mblevine1@gmail.com if they want to contact me directly. Thanks.
Excellent.
You're welcome. Would you like us to do another?
Yes, indeed.
We would love to. This evening I'm doing songs that are written by contemporary singer-songwriter friends of mine that I've either worked with, or most of them I know personally and have gotten to know their music, and almost invariably fall in love with at least one of their songs. So this is one of my favorites of a songwriter from Tappan, New York. His name is Arlen Bennett, and his song Be the Change is really one of my favorites, and we'll do that for you tonight. Be the Change. A woman stepped on a bus like any one of us after a hard-working day. She walked halfway back to a seat marked for blacks and took her place. She was someone who really understood how a law could be a crime. when she wouldn't give her seat to a white man on his feet. Yes, it was time to be the change you want to see around you. Be the right in a world of wrong. Be the one to make a difference. Be the change, be the change. Many years before, another place, another war, in the struggle to be free, a wise barefoot man had his own plan to fight the enemy. He said it makes no sense to use violence as a means to an end, and we must rise above what they would do to us, or we become like them. Be the change you want to see around you. Be the right in a world of wrong. Be the one to make a difference. Be the change, be the change. It's the pull of a lever. It's the sound of your voice. It's now or never. Oh, it's a choice to be the change you want to see around you. Be the right in a world of wrong. Be the one to make a difference. Be the change, be the change. Thank you.
Well, we just have a few minutes left in the show. What would you like to take it out with?
Well, let's take it out with a traditional tune called Stepstone. And we'd love it if you joined us on that. Do you do that with us?
My
That'd
pleasure.
be great. And that previous song again was Arlen Bennett. This is Stepstone. Everyone join in. I stood on my doorstep when school days were o'er and longed for the time to go by. Now it is gone and I stand here tonight on this my old stepstone and home. Goodbye to my stepstone, goodbye to my home. God bless the ones that I leave with a sigh. Fields will be widening and I will be gone to ramble this wide world alone. It's hard to be parted from those that you love when reverses of fortune have come. The world's strongest heartstrings are broken in twain with the absence of loved ones and home. Goodbye to my stepstone, goodbye to my home. God bless the ones that I leave with a sigh. Fields will be widening and I will be gone to ramble this wide world alone. goes by with a moan. Now it is gone and I stand here tonight on this, my old stepstone and home. Goodbye to my stepstone, goodbye to my home. God bless the ones that I leave with a sigh. Fields will be widening and I will be gone to ramble this wide world alone. Goodbye to my stepstone, goodbye to my home. God bless the ones that I leave with a sigh. Fields will be widening and I will be gone to ramble this wide world alone. Fields will be widening and I will be gone. Goodbye to my stepstone and home. Well, thanks very much for having us. We had a wonderful time.
Thank you for being our guest.
It's our pleasure.